Hello, everybody. I am the Sports Judge, and welcome to the channel. Please like and subscribe. The big news, and you probably heard it by now. Everyone's been talking about it. It's flooding social media. Brandon Aiyuk has signed with the San Francisco 49ers, 4 years, $120 million, $30 million a year, I believe $76 million fully guaranteed. Look, he deserves it. He deserves every penny. When you look at his body of work and what he's done since he's been there, he's one of the reasons why the Niners have been able to go deep into the playoffs and to the Super Bowl the last 5 years. NFC championship games, one after another, Super Bowls, and all of those things. He's part of this team's foundation. He's a big part of what they do offensively, and he's one of those weapons that Brock Purdy relies on heavily. So it's nice to see that they got a deal done, and I'm so glad, like, hallelujah, because now it's not dominating headlines anymore. Now we don't have to hear about it anymore. And you know what? At the end of the day, it really worked for Brandon Aiyuk, right? To hold out and to, not show up because he wanted his money, like he wanted to be paid. You know what I'm saying? And he felt like he was deserving of the money, which he is. He's very deserving. He deserves to be paid like a top wide receiver in the NFL. He is one of the best weapons on their team. I think a lot of people don't talk about Brandon Aiyuk like they talk about the others because look, the 49ers, it's a star-filled team, right? There is so many pieces on that team. There's a lot of moving parts on that team. And you got names like Christian McCaffrey, you got Deebo Samuel. I mean, you got stars all over the field. So Brandon Aiyuk is not the only guy out there. So I think that's why he doesn't get talked about a lot. I think he's playing in the shadows of some of those guys. But people know who he is. And Brock Purdy definitely loves throwing to him. He's comfortable throwing in his direction. Obviously, Brandon Aiyuk is his security blanket. And, now he has his guy that he could throw to. And I think that's why the 49ers wanted to get this deal done. He runs his routes really well. He's been efficient, and we know what he's done since he's arrived, the way the man creates separation. The 49ers, he's definitely the 49ers' primary target out at wide receiver. I don't know if there's anybody better, and I mean, he's getting paid now. He's getting paid, and yes, Aiyuk will now practice. He will finally show up to practice. You could put the noise and the unnecessary distractions behind you now. He's staying in San Francisco with a massive extension. And you know what? I wasn't sure. Like, a couple weeks ago, I did a video, and to be honest with you guys, I wasn't sure if a deal was going to get done or not. I didn't think a deal would get done. I thought he was probably on his way to Pittsburgh. I think most people, had that notion that he was out of San Francisco, that he would no longer be part of that team, that eventually they would, negotiate and come to an agreement to trade him. But they know how valuable of a player he is, and they got something done. So now the drama is over, and a deal, not a trade, is done. Finally. And now he is tied up with the 49ers for a very long time. He's gonna be part of a great receiving room, and it's good to have him back if you're the San Francisco 49ers, especially Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy, man, that's his go-to guy, and I think, man, I think in the end, I think Aiyuk really wanted to be with the 49ers. I think, San Francisco wanted him back, obviously, and now the next thing is getting something done for Trent Williams, right? Um, they're gonna have to work on a deal for him, But this definitely crushes the Pittsburgh Steelers fans' dreams, you know. And now that he got paid, he's staying put. He's where he needs to be, and I like this guy a lot. I think he's a huge part of that offense. I think he'll be really, really good. And now everybody can shut up about him holding out, not being on the team, not practicing with the team. Everybody can stop talking now because Brandon Aiyuk is coming back to the San Francisco 49ers. And congratulations to him on the new deal. Well deserved. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm getting out of here now. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. If you guys haven't already, do me a huge favor and subscribe to the channel. We'll talk soon. Take care, everyone. Peace.